Martin Lappin here with Alternative Heating Solutions. And I think what this is going to show here is why the new G Series from HeatMaster is so efficient. We've had some crazy winds here this spring. Like every week seems got more trees down that need cut up in the fields or in the hay fields. So I've been burning nothing but rounds. And when I first started, let's see if we can get the focus. So yeah, that far into a cycle with all splits or mostly splits in the firebox, I'm used to seeing the bottom air at 100% and even the top shut down a little because it's producing too much gas. Well, with all rounds, it doesn't produce as much gas. I mean, when I first seen this, I actually pulled my side panels and checked all the passages because I thought maybe I had a plug. Just wasn't getting enough air in top, wasn't making any gas. Everything's clear. It's not an issue with the stove itself. It's just like when rounds would last longer in the old school boilers because they burn slower. Well, they also produce gas slower. So you don't need that bottom air at 100% to burn it off. With the old stoves, or even with some of our competitors, that bottom air is fixed. If the top's open at 100%, so's the bottom. And with the lack of gas, it's giving it too much air. So you're not getting the ideal burn ratio. And I think in the morning, what we'll see is I do have, right now I'm burning all ash and cherry tops. Everything just small enough it didn't need split. Well, we cut some bigger stuff up and split it all. I think in the morning I'm going to refill this with all splits, and you'll definitely see a difference on the screen. So we've reloaded it this morning with all splits, and it just started to cycle. I'm running 185, 175, and that's what I'm used to seeing. That bottom is wide open. Those splits are producing so much gas it needs all the air it can get. And you can see the oxygen, I have it set at 4, well, it's only 0.5. So if that continues, the top will start shutting down to limit how much fire we have in the top, which lessens gas production. Now, I'm not saying you can't burn 100% rounds. I've done it. I've been doing it for weeks. I would not try it during a severe cold snap. Just can't produce enough gas. So this is where the efficiency comes from. Not only can you adjust it for the moisture you would, so it always has the correct burn ratio, gas to air, it'll self-adjust for where you're burning rounds or splits or a combination thereof. And this is something else you can see after it's been running a while. Just opening the door, that changed things. It'll self-adjust. Of course, once it gets going again with the door shut, it'll go back to where it was. This is an easy way to tell if everything's working correctly. And again, the older G Series, if the top's open 100%, bottom's open 100%. Some of our competitors, they're getting full air on top, they're getting full air on bottom. They can't possibly always be the correct ratio. So, it's been Martin Lappin of Alternative Heating Solutions. And if you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel. And as always, if women don't find you handsome, at least they can find you handy.